everyone, and welcome to Super Speech with Miss Sandy, and I am Miss Sandy. I hope everyone is doing well today. Today I thought it would be fun to read a book from one of my favorite series. It's from the Froggy series, and this one is Froggy Bakes a Cake by Jonathan London. This is one of my favorite books. It's a lot of fun, so pay attention because at the end we're going to do a 4-picture sequence. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. About how to make a cake. So pay attention while we do this book. And before we start, I have to put on my glasses so I can see a little bit better. Are you all ready? Okay, there's Froggy Bakes a Cake by Jonathan London. It was Froggy's mother's birthday, and Froggy was outside making mud pies. There's our Froggy. Can anybody tell me, what is Froggy wearing on his head? That's right, a hat. Good job. Froggy, called his father. What? Yelled Froggy. Come help me bake a cake for your mother. He's gonna bake a cake. Have you ever baked a cake? You have. It's a lot of fun. Look at Froggy's dad. Is he hanging out the door or is he hanging out the window? Yeah, good job. I heard that. He is hanging out the window. Let's see what happens next. Oh, please, cried Froggy. I want to do it all by myself. So Froggy flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. Boy, you'll need some flour, said his father, and sugar and chocolate. I know, cried Froggy. And he pushed the chair against the counter and he climbed up. Looks like he's getting ready to get all of the ingredients. Now that's a really big word. Can you practice saying that? Ingredients. Good job, excellent. And that means, ingredients means all of the things we need to put together to make the cake. And that's what Froggy's doing right now. He's getting all of his ingredients. He took down the flour, he took down the sugar, and he took down all the chocolate his mom had hidden from Halloween. We'll need lots of flour and sugar, said Froggy, and he dumped a large bag of flour and a whole box of sugar into the big yellow bowl. There he is. What is Froggy doing with the flour? Right, he is pouring it. Is he pouring it into a big bowl or a little bowl? That's right, he was pouring it into a big bowl. Good job. And what color is the bowl he's pouring it into? See that? Yellow. Good job. We need lots and lots of chocolate, said Froggy, and he dumped 10 handfuls of chocolate-covered flies into the bowl. Ew. Chocolate-covered flies. Well, let's remember, Froggy is a frog, and frogs like bugs, especially flies, and especially if they're covered in chocolate. Good job. So right now, it looks like he's getting all the ingredients, remember our big word, all the ingredients together. You need milk too, said Froggy's father. I know, cried Froggy, and he flopped to the refrigerator, flop, 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 and grabbed a carton of milk. But oops, it dropped on his foot and spilled. Oh no, he spilled the milk on the floor. Let me ask you, if you're home and you spill some milk or juice or water, what should you do? You need to clean it up. That's right. Now, who can tell me when we clean something up, what do we need to clean it up? I'm listening. That's right. I'm hearing some answers. You got it. You can use a napkin, a towel, a paper towel. Somebody said a mop if it's on the floor. Those are all the different ways that we can clean up the spilled milk. Good job, you guys. Well, he got some eggs, and don't forget the eggs and butter, added his father. I know, cried Froggy, and he snatched a carton of eggs, and oops, he only broke about 4 or 5, and only just 1 stick of butter fell on the floor. Oh no, look at the eggs. He cracked 4 or 5 eggs on the floor. Again, he made a mess. I think he's gonna need to clean it up. And he dropped some butter on the floor. Butter can be slippery. He's still putting all his ingredients together. Don't forget the baking powder, said his father. I know, cried Froggy, and he climbed up and took down the baking powder. So what is Froggy standing on? A chair or a stool, that's right. And where is he getting the baking soda from? Right, inside the cabinet. Good job, everybody. Well, then he cracked 7 eggs into the bowl. Crack, 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 crack. And only a few shells fell in. And he put the butter in, blub, and he poured the milk in, glub, 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 glub. And finally, he dumped in a whole entire box of baking powder. Shloop. That's a lot, right? That was a lot. Let's turn the page. Time to mix it all together. Before I show you the picture, if he's gonna mix in all of his ingredients, can you tell me what can we use to mix the ingredients? Right, good job, a spoon. Excellent job. Time to mix it all together, said his father. I know, cried Froggy, and he stirred, and he slopped, and he mixed, and he plopped it. And then he dumped all the goopy cake batter into a cake pan. So he mixed all the ingredients, and then he poured it into the cake pan. He's doing a great job, and so are you. And then he shoved the cake into the oven, and he sang, oogly boogly burbly cake. I make it, I bake it, and I wait for the cake. He's putting it in the oven. Can anybody tell me, how does an oven feel? Very hot. We have to be very careful not to touch an oven. Good job. That's why Froggy's father's there. He's helping to make sure he doesn't get hurt. Good job. So he's gonna bake that cake now in the oven. Froggy, called his father. What? While you wait for the cake to bake, help me blow up some balloons. Wow, do you see the balloons? That's right. Can you tell me what color balloons are in the house right now? That's right. There's red, yellow, and blue. Good job. There's one color that there are 2 of. What 2 are the same? Red. There are 2 red balloons. Good job. And there's Froggy's dad blowing up another one, and it's a blue one. Good job. Froggy helped blow up the balloons. He blew, and he blew, and he blew, and pop! The balloon popped right in his face. Boys and girls, can you do me a favor? Can you pucker your lips and show me what it would be like to blow up a balloon? Ready? Everybody blow. Stick those lips out. Don't blow like this. I want to see those lips out. Round those lips and blow. Good job. You guys are doing a great job. Now, said his father, help me set the table. And Froggy helped set the table. Oops, he knocked over lemonade, and the paper party tablecloth got all wet. Oh But you guys remember from earlier in the story, what do we do if we spill something? Right, we clean it up. We get a towel or a napkin or a paper towel or, like somebody said, a mop if we spill it on the floor. Good job. Froggy, called his mother. What? What smells so good? Froggy's mom is outside and she can smell the cake. Can anybody tell me or show me what part of our body do we use to smell with? Right, good job. Our nose. We smell with our nose. Good job. Well, it's a surprise, yelled Froggy, and he flopped back into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. Come and get it, hollered Froggy. Froggy's mother and father flopped in and slid across the buttery floor. And Froggy said, "Are you ready?" And he opened the door. Uh-oh. Look at Froggy's mom and dad. Froggy did not clean up the butter, and they slipped and slid all the way across the floor. But now Froggy's about to open the oven to show them the cake he made. I wonder if he did a good job. Yikes! Oh no! The cake exploded, yelped Froggy's father. Oops, cried Froggy, looking a little more red in the face than green. Too much baking powder, I guess. Oh no! Remember earlier in the story, he poured in all that baking soda? I think he put in too much. Oh, look at his mom and dad. But his mom is smiling. It's good though, said Froggy's father, licking his fingers. Even though it exploded, it still tastes good. Wait, cried Froggy. I'll be right back. Flop, flop, flop. I wonder where he's going. Happy birthday, Mom, he said, and he handed her a fresh mud pie with a candle in it. I made it all by myself. Even though his cake exploded, he went outside and made his mom a mud pie, and he put in a candle. And she looked so happy. Oh, Froggy, said his mother, this is the best birthday pie I've ever had. Oh, what a mess, said Froggy's father. Let's go out to celebrate. Great, said Froggy. Yes, said Froggy's mother. And together they leapfrogged all the way to the bakery. Flop, flop, flop. The end. Wow, you guys did a great job with my book. So Froggy baked a cake for his mom. He got all the ingredients together. He mixed it up. He put it in the oven, but he didn't get to the last step because it exploded in the oven. So we're gonna see, using my board right here, if we can put together a picture scene of making a cake. All right, now I have some pictures, okay? And I'm going to show you 2 pictures at a time, and you're gonna tell me what you think happens first. So let's look. I have the boy getting all the ingredients, and then I have a cake all done, okay? Which one do you think happened first? Right, good job. First, we need to get all the ingredients together. So that would be the first thing, and that would be number 1. First, we get all the ingredients together. Let's see what comes next. Okay. What comes next? The birthday cake is all done, or we mix all the ingredients together? Which one? That's right. After we get the ingredients, we start to mix it all together. Good job. That's what happens next. So first, we get our ingredients. Next, we mix all of our ingredients together. Let's see what happens. After that, our cake is all done, or we pour it in a pan to bake it. Good job! We have to pour it into the pan so we can bake it in the oven. And that's what happens next. So let's review. First, we get all the ingredients together. Then we mix them all together. And then we pour the batter into a pan so we can bake it in the oven. And what happens last? Our cake is all done and ready to eat. Okay, so look at the screen. Can anybody show me, point to the screen, what happened last? That's right, the cake was all done. And can anybody show me what happened first? Right, first we got all the ingredients together. Wow, you guys did such a great job. Oh my goodness, maybe you can bake a cake at home someday. And you know what? You're gonna know exactly what to do. Well, thanks for coming to Super Speech with Miss Sandy, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.